Hi guys, Weirdwolf again from Transformers for Your Listening Pleasure and GeekExistence.com again with another review of a Transformer I recently picked up. This one is of Generations Orion Pax. I found this at Target today and it was kind of an impulse buy. Kind of hope I'm not going to regret it, but I've been hearing some mixed reviews on this, and well, this is my thoughts on it. I'm going to break into the package here and remove the cool little comic book that comes with it. It's published by IDW Comics and features Orion Pax, which, for those of you who don't know, Orion Pax is the version of Optimus Prime before he was Optimus Prime on Cybertron. It's basically a young version of Optimus Prime, and as you can see, it's a full-blown comic throughout here. Oh, look, there's Metroplex. Isn't that neat? I've heard that these are virtually the same comics that were on the shelf here recently, published by IDW, and they did do some minor changes with the story and some of the artwork on it to kind of make it more kid friendly, so that children wouldn't be offended or misled by some of the things that appear in some of these comics. I know drinking is quite common, or oftentimes mentioned in these comics, and not really kid friendly, but they kind of redid some of the comics to fit the kid friendly thing here. But enough about the comic. We're here about the toy. Go ahead and open it up here. My little cutting tool here. Cut some of the... Well, not like I'm going to resell this particular figure anyway, so who cares if I cut it up. This guy is probably going to go in my Optimus Prime display case, even though it's technically not yet Optimus Prime. Out of there. Let's see his instructions. Now let's free him from his plastic prison. The old trusty toenail clippers. Do that. Get his battle axe over here and remove him from the plastic entanglement. Okay, we've got the instructions here. I'll briefly open them up. Looks like they're quite the large instructions here. They had been including some smaller instruction sheets, but looks like they're getting a little bit bigger and a little bit better. I actually prefer these kind of instruction sheets with actual prototypes or actual physical models rather than drawings of the instructions. Hopefully I can figure him out without referring to the instructions. But let's put this over to the side and we'll actually look at the toy. Okay. He kind of stands pretty easily. As you can see, he's got some good detailing on him and resembles Optimus Prime quite a ways, quite a many way. He's got the blue on the legs and the arm deco with the arrows and the blue fists, red arms, windshield for a chest. Doesn't have the telltale faceplate, but I think he gets that later on in the series. And of course he's got very reminiscent of his G1 rifle, his rifle here. This is the backside view of him. Not too bad, not too shabby looking. He's supposed to turn into a, I guess, a Cybertronian pickup truck, I guess. And there's his war axe. Yeah. Okay, enough of that. Looks like he's got some articulation in his elbows, hips, knees, and feet. Looks like, yes, his head can turn. And of course, yes, his fists do turn. So that's pretty nice. He's got some good articulation, and looks like he might, yes, he does have waist articulation. So let's take this out and toss it to the side and see if we can't convert this sucker. Try to usually, I guess, flip that around like that. See how intuitive his conversion is from someone who's not read the instructions, but just picked them up and opened them up, showed them to you, and tossed them aside rather haphazardly. Interesting. Okay, looks like he kind of shell forms a little bit. Don't know how that goes down. I'm sure his face goes down in there somewhere. Give me your face. Well, I'm pretty sure these fold inwards. Okay. These look like they... Interesting. These peg together somehow there. I would think they would. They go together like that, I guess. Assume those kind of go around like that. I don't know how these look like they would flip around. Maybe. I'm going to have to refer to the instructions here because now it's not really pushing down here, and I feel like I'm going to break it, you know. There it goes. No, it's not broken. It's just a little tight there. Arms go out to the side, and somehow it goes down. Now this kind of does not look like it would. It's supposed to do that, so I'm not going to force it. Although it does look like they come around. I don't see how it would do that. Now watch me break this toy first time through live on YouTube. Wouldn't that be funny? I don't think so, because I've spent money on this toy. I wouldn't want to break it. Don't see. Ah, okay. There we go. There's some progress. And I would bet these swing around like that. Kind of a hidden joint there. Ah, we have made some progress here. Okay. I'm assuming that kind of tabs in. Well, somehow. Maybe I'm skipping a step here. I'll check it out here in a moment. Looks like that kind of muddles in like that. And I would imagine these tab in here. Whatever happened to Generation 1? Whenever you just flip a couple things and stand them up and there you go. Maybe I'm just getting too old for this crap. Well, what am I missing here? Kind of doesn't want to corroborate my story. There, go. Bend down, because I say so. I guess it just kind of clips like that. Everything kind of pegs in and pretty sturdy. There you go, Orion Pax in a pickup truck mode. And it looks like you can, yes you can, put his gun on his side like that and shoot away. And I guess his battle axe can be another gun on this side. Kind of looks stupid. I always hate these attack modes like these. But there you go. Attack mode Orion Pax. Still overall impression of this toy. I kind of like the aesthetic of it. Like I said, it's a good solid toy. I don't particularly care for the big hollow cavity up here, but all in all it's actually very solid. Everything pegs in nicely. Nothing's loose and floppy on it. I know she doesn't like it loose and floppy. And seems to roll pretty well. There's your good sky view of it from the front. On the driver's side, passenger side. Of course, why a Cybertronian vehicle would have a driver's side and a passenger side, I don't know, because they don't have actual drivers. And the rear view, look up his tailpipe there. Sounds like I've got an email. I wonder what that would be. But there you go. Generations Orion Pax. I hope you've enjoyed me muddling through the transformation for the first time. And don't really follow instructions all that well, so kind of had to refer to them a couple times, but I think I got it done. Pretty good toy. Haven't read the comic yet, but I'm sure the comic's pretty good. A lot of people laud them for how good they are. And kind of like this figure. I'm glad I got it. Hope you've enjoyed this review, and check us out as always on geekexistence.com. Listen to Transformers for your listening pleasure every week. We're available on iTunes. You can follow us on Twitter at TFYLP. Email us at tfylp@geekexistence.com. See you next week. This has been Weirdwolf for Transformer Reviews, TFYLP.